Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Don Hammond's Arlington Weekly News for this June, somewhere around the summer solstice 2023. I'm Craig Nolan. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Valerie Young.
Hello, everyone. I'm Daniel Pineda.
And we're all together again.
Yes.
It's good to have our
Yes,
regular
it is.
cast and crew here. And before we begin all of this, we'd like to bring to your attention our new logo, which is just, we're unveiling our new logo for the Arlington Weekly News, which is right out here in the front of the desk. So if you take a gander
Beautiful
at that,
logo. Great
sometimes
logo.
maybe just during the show we can give you a shot of just nothing but the logo because it's really cool.
It's really
It's a
nice,
great new
yeah.
logo, and we hope you enjoy it as we are at this moment. So here we go with the first of our news items. News of Seniors glasses on early tonight here, and it goes like this. Here are some of the top stories now that we're working on for the month of June. And number one is hurricane season. It's officially begun. We here at the Arlington Weekly News have some tips to share with you, our viewers, on how to prepare for hurricane season. One of the biggest dangers associated with hurricanes is flooding. The risk of flooding can vary within same neighborhood or even from property to property, but it can be very costly. So be sure to shut off electricity and gas to your home in the event of flooding and consider purchasing flood insurance in advance. Be well informed and know who to contact. There are a number of ways to receive information so you can stay informed about emergencies in your ation. Sign up for free emergency weather and traffic alerts at arlingtonalert.com. You can also follow Ready Arlington on Facebook and Twitter. And you can also follow updates on the Weather Channel from the Weather Channel and also from the NOAA Weather Channel. Next, make an emergency plan. Planning for you and your family ahead of time can help you stay safe and calm and know exactly what to do in case of an emergency. Plan for the locations that you and your loved ones regularly go to, like home, work, and school. And lastly, build an emergency kit. Gather supplies that will last for at least 3 days, including items for your beloved pets. Basic items include water, about 1 gallon per person per day, non-perishable foods, battery-powered or hand-powered crank radio, flashlight with extra batteries, first aid kit and medical refills, phone and electronics chargers, and a separate pet emergency kit. Also games that do not require batteries or electricity like card games or board games. To learn more about hurricane season and how you can prepare for it, visit arlingtonva.us. Valerie.
As Arlington County continues to emerge from the pandemic, specific community needs rise to the surface. The new county budget will focus on affordable housing, public safety, environmental transportation, and schools. When it comes to housing, support $85 million from the new budget will be dedicated to special programs stabilizing housing for homes in need of improving housing conditions. The conditions include a housing grant program, a permanent supportive housing program, an eviction prevention program, and an affordable housing investment fund. Workforce investment for county employees, commercial resiliency, capital investment, and schools round out the remaining community needs that will be a part of the 2024 budget in Arlington. To add to these investments, the county board has also approved funding for emergency issues that affect the community, including behavioral health challenges and the impacts of climate change. A $98 increase was approved for household solid waste fees due to increased costs from driver shortages, labor costs, and equipment pricing. The board also held public budget and tax rate hearings earlier this year that included opportunities for public comment. From the start of the year, the board has received many phone calls, emails, and letters regarding different areas the budget can include. The board has since included these considerations as part of their deliberations. You can learn more about the FY 2024 budget on the county website, including staff reports and the county manager's proposed budget presentation. The new fiscal year begins July 1st, 2023. Daniel?
Thank you, Valerie. And now on to our next news story for tonight. The Arlington County Police Department invites Arlington neighborhoods and organizations to gather for National Night Out. This event will take place later this summer on Tuesday, that's August the 1st, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. The NNO, or National Night Out, is a national program held annually on the first Tuesday of August. The year 2023 marked the 40th anniversary of community building that promotes police community partnerships and neighborhood camaraderie. On the National Night Out, outdoor events such as cookouts, block parties, and ice cream socials are held simultaneously around the Arlington County area as well as nationwide. The purpose is to strengthen the lines of communication between law enforcement and the community, which is vital to public safety. This event is also an opportunity to promote and practice crime prevention strategies. The Arlington County Police Department encourages participants to lock their doors, turn on porch lights, and any other safety methods listed in the county's 9 p.m. routine before spending the night out. The registration is free and provides police officers, Arlington County leaders, and other representatives an opportunity to attend events as time and circumstances permit. Please register no later than 11:45 p.m. on Friday, that's July 21st. Police cannot guarantee attendance at events registered after the deadline. For additional information or questions, contact Arlington County Police Department's Community Engagement Division. Here is the email address for you: acpdced@arlingtonva.us. Craig.
All right. Thanks, Daniel. We move along now with this edition of Don Hammond's Arlington Weekly News to our CBB, or Community Bulletin Board, items. And our first one has to do with a sing-along Saturday. Here's some information on that. Find Your Voice. You can sing along Sunday or Saturday, probably Saturday. This event is for families with children. Come and watch and sing along and have fun with a musical movie. The location will be at Aurora Hills Library in the EADS, E-A-D-S, in the EADS room. No registration is required, and attendance is on a first-come, first-served basis, so get there early. Showtimes begin at 2 in the afternoon. Find Your Voice with summer reading is made possible through the generosity of the Friends of the Arlington Public Library. For each person that completes the 2023 Summer Reading Challenge, the Friends of the Arlington Public Library will donate $1 to support Educational Theater Company. For more information on this and other CBB events, you can visit arlingtonva.libcal.com. No, oh, I'm sorry. Up next is Valerie with another of our CBB items. Valerie, it's your turn.
Thanks, Craig. In our next CBB item, Tabletop Gaming Evening. Enjoy a variety of modern and strategy games. This event is for adults 18 and over, and newcomers are always welcome. It takes place every Monday of the month. Learn new games, meet new people, and play tabletop games that are simple to learn and fun to master. Experienced players will be on hand to offer instruction. Feel free to bring your own games if you prefer. The event takes place Monday, July 3rd in the loft section of the Cherrydale Library from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. No registration is required, and attendance is on a first-come, first-served basis until seating capacity is reached. For more information, call 703-228-6330. Daniel?
Thank you, Valerie. And this next one is exciting. Our next CBB item brings us to an event known as Practicing Mindfulness. Take a midweek break to practice mindfulness. Techniques from an experienced volunteer will guide you into recentering yourself in a relaxing atmosphere. Prepare to meditate and decompress. Themes may vary from week to week, but will mainly focus on current events, holidays, and other stressors. The first event will take place on Wednesday, that's July 5th, from 12 p.m. to 12:45 p.m. in the Dogwood Room of Courthouse Library. The event is for adults, and you must RSVP to receive an event reminder in the email. For more information, email lib.courthouse@arlingtonva.us. Craig.
All right, thanks, Daniel. And finally, in our CBB items, here's the final one for our CBB items for this week. You can join Gail, that's her name, Gail Fleming, I'm sorry, for chair yoga. You can join this seated yoga class that will focus on mind, body, and breathing awareness. This gentle class will focus on mindful presence and explore and improve flexibility, strength, balance, and inner awareness. Each class begins with centered breathing work and ends with seated final relaxation, also known as savasana. Get your savasana on. The class will teach you how to be comfortable with your current capabilities and explore your body's possibilities. Despite being a seated yoga class, there will be a few standing poses using a chair for support and balance. Seating variations will always be possible, though, for those who prefer to stay seated. No experience required, and beginners are always welcome. This event takes place on Monday, July 10th from 1 to 1:45 in the afternoon at the Cherrydale Branch Library in the Loft. You will need to bring yourself, of course, a sense of exploration and an open mind. Registration is required for this event, so you can do that in advance by giving them a call at this number, 703-228-6330. Valerie.
Craig, are you relaxed over there?
You doing your breathing exercise?
Yeah, I guess so. It's this thing, though. No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
All right.
Who's next?
Well, now, and moving on to our 55 plus news. Explore Thomas Jefferson's deep connection to the state of Virginia with author Laura Macaluso. A Guide to Thomas Jefferson's Virginia is one of Macaluso's most recent work. The book mixes historical background and a how-to guide to visiting places in Virginia where Jefferson spent time. Some of these places include Monticello, the College of William and Mary, Richmond, and his retreat at Poplar Forest. The session is all virtual and begins on Thursday, July 6th from 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Register online or by phone at arlingtonva.us/DPR or call 703-228-4747. Daniel?
Thank you, Valerie. Well, Craig, are you having issues with your Android-operated phone or device? Well, join Arlington Mill 55 Plus Center Director Shatima Abdul Malik for an insightful class on Android basics. Bring your phone or tablet and come prepared with device-specific questions, as the session will be largely Q&A. The next courses will be on Tuesday, July 11th from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. at Arlington Mill, and then Wednesday, August 30th from 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. also at Arlington Mill. Register online or by phone at arlingtonva.us/DPR or 703-228-4747. Craig.
Breathe. I'm just breathing. I'm practicing my breathing. All right. Are you interested in getting into filmmaking, either from behind or in front of the camera? Well, it looks like here's your chance. People with all levels of experience are encouraged to join this interesting group led by video expert Nick England. Projects can range from helping with segments of 55 Plus Live to producing an entire short film or directory. The next course takes place on July 17th at Lubber Run from 4:30 to 5:30 in the afternoon. Afterwards, another course will take place on Monday, August 14th, also at Lubber Run from 4:30 to 5:30. Registration is required, and you can do that by going to arlingtonva.us/DPR, or you can call them at 703-228-4747. All right, Valerie.
Thanks, Craig. And for our final 55 plus item, introduction to online payment apps. Learning the ins and outs of Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal services that allow you to use your smartphone to split checks or send money to friends and family without actually needing cash or checks. The session will be taught by 55 Plus Center Director Ashley Gomez Figueredo. The next session begins on Thursday, July 6th at Lubber Run from 6 to 7 p.m. Registration will be done on arlingtonva.us/DPR, or you can call at 703-228-4747. And that's our last.
Okay, and that's it. This is page 12, so it must be. We must be done, right? It must be over. And
Next time, staple it, Craig.
did you get a shot of the logo?
Yeah, the
We
logo.
didn't mention our new logo. We've got a great, beautiful new logo out here. So take a shot of that. And That's it for this summer solstice edition of Don Hammond's Arlington Weekly News. We thank you for joining
Thank
us,
you.
and stick around where there's more. We'll be back for another one at some point, we're sure. And we thank you. Thanks to all of our crew and
Yes.
folks
Thanks
in the
to
control room
everybody.
there who
Thank
helped
you.
put this all together. We couldn't have done it without you. And thanks to you for watching. Join us again next time for another edition of Don Hammond's Arlington Weekly News. Be safe.
Have
Bye-bye.
a good one. Bye-bye.
And now, let's take a look at some highlights from our shows so far this year.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of the Arlington Weekly News. You can follow our show on YouTube. Just search the new Arlington Weekly News. We have a brand new YouTube channel. You can also listen to our show on WERA 96.7 FM.